What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Had a little commute ahead of me, and I figured this would be a good time to just check in and see how everybody's doing. I think I've decided that something I'm going to try for my channel is I'm going to try to take advantage of these times where I'm in a vehicle, and I'm going to create a playlist on my channel of videos like this where I'm talking to you while driving. And it'll be videos where I've already done this, plus videos in the future. Because sometimes this is the only time I have to record. I'm very busy, and really one reason I'm not able to put out more content is because of my lack of time to do it. So sometimes this is just as good a time as any, to just sit down and talk to you for a minute and kind of catch up on a few things. The thing that I wanted to tell you about today is I've really begun to take my health more seriously. I have always had struggles with my weight, and I've always had trouble with just being a bigger guy. Now, I know that I'm never going to be like a skinny mini. I'm 6'4". I'm just a big human as it is, but I've always had trouble specifically with like being overweight and stuff. And there's been times like in my early childhood it really bothered me. I got bullied about the typical thing about let's bully the fat kid in school. I was that fat kid. But I met a guy when I was way later into my teen years. I was probably, I don't know what age I was, but I had a friend who was also a big guy. And the way, like, his mindset about it and my mindset about it were totally different. He was so confident and so funny, and like he was open about the fact, like, I know I'm big. Like, it was so fun. And it was jarring to me because I grew up being super insecure about being big. And and it was even uncomfortable whenever, like, he would talk to me. He was like, you need to embrace the fact that you big too. Like, you big. You a big guy. And at first I was like, man, that's not nice. But eventually I got to the place where I was like, yeah, I mean, I am big. And there's been times throughout my life where I had a season of working out, and I did lose weight. I did put on a little bit of muscle. It wasn't anything crazy, but like my arms got a little bit bigger. Most importantly, though, I lost fat and felt better, So I've done this before, but I've just reached a place in life where it's really become super important to me. It's something I started thinking about more so shortly after we lost Pawpaw. I just saw firsthand the importance of good health, and really felt the impact that you can leave whenever you leave too soon. Whenever, in my opinion, Pawpaw should still be here. But health was the issue. And right now, even though sometimes I feel super old, I know that I'm not. I'm only 33 right now at the time of this video, and I still am able to move. I'm able to do something about my health and my situation. So I've decided that I'm really taking it more seriously. And it's a struggle. I feel like it always will be, because how do you break 33 years of certain ways of thinking, certain ways of eating, certain ways of looking at things and mindsets, and it's all very, very difficult. But I've been taking it like one day at a time. I've been taking it, even sometimes, some days rather, one meal at a time, one treat at a time, if you can say it that way. So what I've done, sorry, my watch is going off right now. I got people texting me. I'll put that on quiet, on silent. But right now, I'll share with you some things that I'm doing, and it seems like really simple stuff, and it is, but it's big changes for me. Probably the biggest change is that this week Sarah and I joined a gym, which we've done one time before in the early years of our marriage, and we enjoyed it. We benefited from it, but it just became something that wasn't sustainable financially and all this other stuff. But we have since rejoined a gym that's not far from our house. It's going to be something that I'm going to be doing in the evenings, probably sometimes even late at night, like after all the things I have to do that day, like after the church events, after church services, after Bible study. It'll be something that I kind of end my day with. I've already been once so far. I plan on going 3 times a week if possible right now. That's just that's a goal that I've set in my own mind. Right now I would really like to go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday if possible, but I know that because of our schedule that it's going to shift around a little bit. But to me, the most important thing at this stage is not trying to do things perfectly, but just do the thing. Like, anything is going to be better than what I've been doing, which is next to nothing other than being active at work or whatever. But as far as like intentional exercise, I've done some walking and like going to the park and taking a walk. I walked a mile in Crocs the other evening. That was fun. I did that really just to say that I did it. Like, I wanted to see what it would be like to walk a mile in Crocs, and I did that. It was a slow mile, but it was a mile. But yeah, just doing that. Like, we joined the gym. That's a big change. We're really trying to be more intentional about cooking and preparing meals at home as opposed to eating like fast food. Really trying to get away from that as much as we can. We've really struggled with that our whole marriage because it's always been so easy and convenient to go to just a fast food place. But the cost of everything has gotten so high. I went to Taco Bell the other day before I kind of started all this. This is one of the last things that really pushed me over the edge. But I went to Taco Bell and I didn't even order a lot of stuff. I ordered 2 chicken quesadillas and a drink, and that was $18.98. And it just blew me away. It made me sad. It made me sick. I really didn't even enjoy the food because it was so expensive, and like the thought of like what that was, it just basically trash that I've paid for, and that's, it just wasn't worth it. It usually never is. So it made me sad, but we're really made steps to get away from that as much as we can, and it's working. These are things that are actively happening. It's not just things that we're thinking about anymore, things that we're talking about doing in the future one day. These are things that are actively happening. I continue to consume way more water than I normally have, like throughout this year, years past. I've always been a big water drinker in the summer, but even now when the weather's starting to cool off, I'm still intaking a lot of water, trying to cut back on Coke Zero. It's hard. It's all very difficult, but so is being overweight. So is being big. Like, it's difficult being big. And so if we're going to have something that's hard, I might as well choose the hard part that results in not being as big. And I just want to, like, even whenever we left the gym last night, I felt better just about the fact that I had been to the gym, just about the fact that I had done some working out. And I'm not trying to get buff. I'm not trying to get skinny. I'm trying to get healthier. And I just want to be here longer. One day the Lord is going to bless us with a kid, and I want to be here for that kid. I want to be here for my wife. I want to be here for my family. I don't want to leave the world prematurely. I want to leave when God says it's time for me to leave. I don't want to be here a second sooner, but I want to just take care of myself and be able to look Him in the eye and say, Lord, finally, I did get better about it, and from that point on, I did all I could to take care of the body you gave me. So I'm really excited about that. I don't think that this video is going to be very long. It's just something I wanted to kind of test out, making these types of videos where I just kind of check in about a certain topic or give my thoughts on a certain topic. And this is the one I want to talk to you about today. I'm not looking really respectfully, of course. I'm not really looking for pointers and suggestions and stuff like that, because everybody's body's different, everybody's journey is different. Things that work for you will not work for me, and vice versa. I'm literally just starting, and I promise you that the things I'm doing now are helping me more than the things I was doing this time last month, which is nothing. A little bit of time at the gym is better than no time at the gym. A little bit of time on the treadmill is better than no time on the treadmill. A little bit of time on the machines where I'm like lifting weights and stuff, like I did that last night, first time, and I'm sore. I can feel it, like my shoulders, across my chest right here, like my triceps, all of that is like sore, which is a beautiful feeling because it means I did something. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing how I feel going forward, and just knowing that I'm actually doing something for my health instead of doing things that I know are hurting me, you know. So anyway, that's really all I had. I wanted to just share that with you and give you an update on that. More updates to come in the future. I'm hoping too that making this video will in some way make me feel even more accountable. So enjoy that as well. You're going to be able to see that as it goes on. I'm not going to be one of those people that makes every video about working out at the gym or nothing like that, but it is part of my life now, so it'll be part of what you see. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm getting close to my destination here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off. But look, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing it with a friend, share it with someone who has just started a similar journey, or someone who is looking for wholesome content they can enjoy with the whole family, and they don't have to worry about the pastor walking in or their husband or their wife. I'm trying to make content that's just wholesome and good for everyone, something that everyone can enjoy. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, be blessed.